Alan Ritchson is back on set filming Reacher Season 3, and things are getting pretty messy. The hints continue to drop online regarding Reacher Season 3, especially now that the current Reacher season, available to those with an Amazon Prime Video subscription, is coming to a close. The final shot of Reacher Season 2, Episode 7 promises a massive confrontation between Alan Ritchson and Robert Patrick. Even if the Terminator 2 wishes he'd done one thing different, we know Ritchson will survive the conflict. He's Jack Reacher after all. And even though he won't come right out and tell us the book that they are basing Reacher Season 3 on, Ritchson will continue to share teases for Season 3 like this one. Alan Ritchson looks positively thrilled to be filthy dirty on the set of Reacher Season 3, and the description that he uses, crustier than ever, might just apply to the mood that he was in when they snapped this photo for his Instagram page. But that's because Ritchson isn't afraid to get himself a little dirty in the process of playing the agent of vengeance, Jack Reacher, in the series that's adapted from the Lee Child books. Based solely on Ritchson's look in this photo, fans already are trying to figure out the source material for Reacher Season 3. As when this commenter writes, "We don't know the Lee Child book that will be the inspiration for Reacher Season 3, but in our exclusive interview with Maria Sten, she hinted at her hope that one of the 5 existing Frances Neagley stories continues the series, so that she could stay on as a recurring character in Reacher's world. That'd be cool." But like many in the comments under this IG photo shared by Ritchson, I'm ready for a lone wolf Reacher story, one that separates him from the cold comfort of his army teammates. Is it too much to ask for 61 hours? Alan Ritchson has been sharing images from the set for some time now, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that Reacher Season 3 arrives on the Amazon Prime Video streaming service by the end of the year. Maybe we will even get some footage from the next season, followed by a reveal off the source book following the finale. That episode will drop on Friday, January 19, after which you'll be able to watch the first 2 Reacher seasons in full. It's worth it. It's one of the best Amazon Prime shows available right now. Alan Ritchson's return to the set of Reacher for its much-anticipated 3rd season is causing quite a stir. If you've been following the show, you know it's not just another crime drama. The Reacher series, adapted from Lee Child's best-selling Jack Reacher novels, has garnered a massive fan base for its gritty, no-nonsense storytelling and Ritchson's impeccable portrayal of the towering ex-military police investigator. But this time, the action is going beyond the script, things on set are getting pretty messy, and the excitement is palpable. A larger-than-life return Alan Ritchson's transformation into Jack Reacher is, in itself, a phenomenon. Known for his imposing 6'2" frame and physical intensity, Ritchson brings to life a character who, in Child's books, is described as a man of enormous size and strength, with an almost mythic presence. Ritchson's ability to channel Reacher's stoic demeanor and relentless pursuit of justice has cemented him as the perfect fit for the role. Fans were thrilled when news broke that the actor would be back on set to film Season 3. As production gears up, early set photos and reports hint at a season that will raise the stakes in every way. Ritchson's return was never in doubt, but the story behind his arrival on set has taken on a life of its own. With new locations, intense fight scenes, and some rumored shocking twists, it looks like the action-packed series is about to get even more chaotic. The mess behind the scenes, the messy part of the production, seems to be both literal and metaphorical. Early reports indicate that Season 3 will be darker, grittier, and more brutal than its predecessors. The storyline reportedly throws Reacher into one of his most complex investigations yet, dealing with dangerous enemies and unpredictable allies. The show is known for its high-octane action, but this time the challenges behind the camera seem to be matching the intensity in front of it. One source close to the production noted, "Filming this season has been like juggling dynamite. The stunts are more elaborate, and the locations we're shooting in have added layers of difficulty." Indeed, the show's commitment to practical effects and on-location filming has always been one of its strengths, but it seems that this time around, the crew is dealing with logistical nightmares, from unpredictable weather to dangerous stunt sequences. The results, however, are expected to be spectacular. Bigger, badder, and more brutal Season 2 of Reacher took viewers on a wild ride, with Jack Reacher unraveling conspiracies and delivering justice in his usual explosive style. But Season 3 seems poised to outdo everything that came before it. There are whispers that this season will push the envelope in terms of violence, with fight choreography that surpasses even the brutal hand-to-hand combat seen in earlier episodes. The mess on set isn't just physical chaos, though, it's emotional too. One of the showrunners has teased that this season will explore darker elements of Reacher's character. Fans are familiar with Reacher's lone wolf persona, his moral code, and his unwavering sense of justice. However, the new season will reportedly dig deeper into the psychological toll his lifestyle takes on him. We'll see Reacher grappling with inner demons, and the lines between right and wrong may blur more than ever before. This psychological depth is a new challenge for Ritchson, who has hinted in interviews that Season 3 will show a more vulnerable side of Reacher. He's a man who's lived a hard life, and sometimes that catches up to you, Ritchson said. There's going to be moments this season where we see that Reacher isn't just a machine, he's a human being with regrets, and he's not invincible. The strain of stunt work, another element adding to the messiness of the production, is the physical toll on Ritchson and his co-stars. The Reacher series has always prided itself on its realistic action sequences, with minimal reliance on CGI. This means the actors often perform many of their own stunts, and Ritchson is no exception. From intense fistfights to dangerous chase sequences, Season 3's action is rumored to be more ambitious than ever. However, this dedication to realism has its price. There have been reports of minor injuries on set, as well as the demanding schedule taking a toll on the cast and crew. We're pushing ourselves to the limit, one stunt coordinator mentioned. The fight scenes are bigger, bloodier, and more intricate, and Allen has been right in the thick of it. There's no holding back this season. It's clear that Reacher Season 3 is putting everyone involved through the ringer, but it's all in service of delivering the kind of hard-hitting action fans have come to expect. The commitment to authenticity, though messy at times, is part of what makes Reacher stand out in a crowded field of action shows. New faces, new threats. One of the most exciting aspects of Season 3 is the introduction of new characters, some of whom are expected to challenge Reacher in ways we haven't seen before. Casting announcements have been kept under wraps, but leaks suggest that some formidable actors have joined the ensemble, bringing fresh energy to the set. The chemistry between Ritchson and these new players is said to be electric, with conflicts that will fuel much of the season's drama. Ritchson himself has teased some of the new faces, promising that they will shake up the status quo. There's some serious talent coming in this season, Ritchson said during a recent interview. These characters are going to challenge Reacher both mentally and physically. It's not going to be an easy road for him. With these new characters come new threats, and Reacher's moral compass may be tested in unprecedented ways. Season 3 is set to introduce a more morally ambiguous narrative, where not everything is black and white. The messiness of the storyline, both in terms of physical action and moral conflict, promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. A gripping new chapter as filming for Reacher Season 3 continues. The excitement surrounding Alan Ritchson's return to the role is impossible to ignore. The messiness on set, from the grueling stunt work to the emotional complexity of the story, suggests that this season will be the most intense yet. Ritchson's portrayal of Jack Reacher has already solidified him as a fan favorite, but with this new chapter, he's poised to take the character to even greater heights. The challenges behind the scenes are clearly immense, but the payoff looks to be